Alright, chat, we're gonna watch this video from a small content creator. He's got 7 views on this video from 6 hours ago. I'm gonna watch his video on FaZe Clan, see if he can break down more information that I don't know.
Alright, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on the video today. Today we got a little bit of a dramatic one. I'm usually not one to involve myself, at least on my YouTube channel, with this kind of drama, and I didn't really want to upload something, but then I was like, you know what? This is like bigger than what it actually is. This heavily involves Call of Duty because we're witnessing the downfall of one of the biggest organizations within Call of Duty. Now, I know in the past like half decade they haven't really been involved in COD anymore, but nonetheless they're one of the biggest orgs. I mean, they won back-to-back organization of the year at esports awards or the Twitch awards. I don't even know.
Yeah, and their origin is Call of Duty. That's the crazy part, is their origin was this game that used to be fantastic, is now ass for the most part. And it's just crazy to see the downfall of COD and the downfall of FaZe happening simultaneously.
What awards? Some streamer awards. I can't remember, bro. There's so many awards now, but we're talking about FaZe, and you guys don't know who FaZe is, what FaZe is. You're probably living under a rock. You don't even have to play COD to know or heard of FaZe before in the past, and if you have, I'm sure you've seen or heard a little bit about what has happened over the past 3 days now. So I'm going to talk about what I do know. There's a lot obviously that I don't know. My day one, my homie, my BFF, if you will, knows.
By the way, guys, go subscribe to this guy. He's already making much better content than I do.
The early days of this, so
link will be in the description.
If you're watching, bro, shout out you. Like I said, I know a bit. I'm pretty involved with just the scene now. So like I said, I'm gonna talk about what I do know. I know a little bit through him as well, but just going back to the early days, I mean, when you think of FaZe, you think of trick shotting, right? And
yeah,
people back then knew about FaZe. Even if you didn't play Call of Duty, you knew about FaZe. It's the organization, the group of kids really that redefined sniping in Call of Duty forever. I mean, there were teams before them, right?
What the hell was that? A T-Rex? What the hell? What is this game anymore?
Like competitive sniping teams, but as far as
is this Warzone? I don't even know.
People think about sniping in a video game. That was FaZe, right? FaZe was the pioneer of trick shotting, of just making a skate video, for the lack of a better term, for a video game. And I guess before we kind of talk about what happens, I just feel like they have always been, I guess, whenever they moved out to LA, which is, like Clout House times with like Nelk Boys, I'm thinking of like when they were uploading those videos, or when you see them around LA with Juice World and doing all these crazy collabs. It seems like they were always kind of in over their heads, like they got all tatted and they were involved with a bunch of things that they probably shouldn't have been, and just buying crazy cars and designer clothes and everything like that. It just seems like,
and Jake Paul
was kind of the start of the end. And more recently, the drama with FaZe Grace, I'm thinking of a few years ago, and then the Temper Rain stuff. Banks always seems
yeah, Bluefy she predicted FaZe's downfall, low-key
involved with drama. And like I said, I don't really side with any of these guys, just because I'm not really a FaZe fan. I mean, I'm a fan of some people in FaZe, but yeah, and then I don't know. So
By the way, chat, this is basically what the game called Once Human is. I'm currently sponsored by them. Please download it in the link below. It's like this, but with Rust gameplay as well.
basically, what has happened, if you guys don't know, is FaZe. No one's on FaZe anymore. I mean, Apex left, Adapt left, Banks and Rain have been gone. The whole rebrand a couple years ago when they signed Lacey, Silky, Kason, Jason, Ron, and Blackboy Max, you know, they did the whole rebranding, and the only people really left of the OGs was obviously Banks, and then Temper and Rain, I don't think were ever involved. Or Temper got let go recently with that drama. It's just like there's so much drama with this org within the past like 3 years. I can't even like keep it straight anymore. And it really sucks for the guys that are and were doing what FaZe was built on. And FaZe follows no one on Twitter anymore. So the only people left standing, I mean, as I'm recording this just a few hours ago, Rug left, Apex
Which
left,
is insane that Rug left.
Kason left. Kason was well, I guess Kason just went live, but yeah, Rug and Apex were kind of the two big ones tonight. But as far as the people that were playing COD still within the org were Zuma, Scope, Jev, Swag, Kason. I know Apex was kind of doing his thing with his OG commentaries there.
And I love Jev, bro. But I feel like he's not going to leave FaZe.
For a little bit, but
I don't know. We could
honest,
be wrong.
He wasn't really involved with COD. I mean, behind the scenes, probably. I get he was like an OG, but I think this was a massive fumble for FaZe. And I understand that people will make the argument, oh, they wouldn't have blown up if it weren't for FaZe, you know, having FaZe in their name, having the FaZe chains. Let's be honest, guys. These guys were signed for a reason. They were signed because they were big.
They're good. Yeah.
Now, am I saying
they know what they're doing. That's the thing, is they know what they're doing. They know what they are. They know how to get people's attention. They didn't need FaZe to begin with. I'm not going to lie. It helped them. It gave them a bunch of free opportunities and probably the greatest way that they could make content easily. But they didn't need FaZe to be successful.
FaZe didn't help at all? No, of course not. FaZe has always kind of had this clout and, for the lack of a better term, aura around it, especially when you have it in your name. But when they kind of stepped outside of COD, I didn't really agree with it, because you're kind of just selling out in a way. And I mean, we all know how much they've sold out within the past 10 years, just doing all these collabs with Disney, Porsche, McDonald's, and just, I mean, those are crazy collabs, but more or less, like, where's all that money now? Obviously, you don't have literally any creators signed to your organization. So I didn't really agree with it at that point, but you have.
Can you imagine if FaZe tweets out, who wants to join FaZe? Like,
this picture up on your screen.
Just anybody gets to join FaZe now?
Guys, which were Silky, Ron, Lacey.
Crazy, bro. Look how high up they are. You got Queso and Kai. And whoever Sonder is. Those are the ones in the top 10. Everybody else is FaZe, bro.
Jason, Adapt,
it's insane.
Kason, Max at one point. We're all within the top 10 streamers of Twitch. For the platform, these guys were pulling insane numbers. Insane numbers. And like I said, yeah, did I agree with it? No, because none of them even could name 5 guns in Call of Duty, but FaZe was rebuilding, and you know that was Banks's whole point of signing these guys, was to kind of rebuild the org and just put it back on the map, and that's what you did. That you did more than that. You had over 60% of the top 10 of Twitch signed to your org, and the amount of eyes, the amount of younger generation who were being put onto FaZe and who were probably like looking into like, oh, what is FaZe? You know, when did they start? You know, okay, they played COD. Like maybe just so many eyes on this thing. And for you, so the rumor is that the higher ups, whatever, I know it's involved with like Game Square and stuff now. It's very confusing.
Bro, I'm so invested in this T-Rex thing too. If they don't kill the T-Rex by the end of this, I'm gonna be so mad.
They wanted to take 20% of their earnings, I don't know if it's their total revenue, their just their stream earnings. They wanted to have 20% of that, and nothing was contracted. There were no agreements or anything, so
Yeah, I feel like FaZe, the company, got greedy, and they could have just taken like 3 to 5%, and they would have made a lot of money. Why 20%? I'm kind of interested to break down for each streamer how much money that would be if they did sign the 20% deals.
this is rumors as to why the main guys left, aka the guys in the house, and FaZe was like paying for their housing and stuff, but it's like, okay, if you would have just told them like, hey, we want you guys to cover the house, they probably would have, just to stick together and just to be backed by FaZe still. But a lot of sketchy stuff going on, and obviously if everyone has left, FaZe doesn't follow anyone, then it's safe to say it's kind of over. But
It's done for. It's done for unless they just decide to reset and just go with smaller creators. Can you imagine?
it does really suck to see, because FaZe is, like I said, such a household name in Call of Duty, and I know as of recently not really, but it sucks to see, man, because you guys know we're an Optic fan over here, and FaZe is like Optic's brother, sister org, so it's like, it's kind of crazy. And you know, all this stuff with 100 Thieves going on, and Nade, I mean, Nade's doing what he has to do, but it's crazy as I sit here with the founding fathers mouse pad right in front of me, the FaZe 100 Thieves Optic. It seems like that land didn't happen too long ago, and I don't know. I don't think they're gonna, you know, re-sign anyone. I don't see how they can. I mean, the only people left that haven't made statements are Jev and Scope, I'm pretty sure. Like, everyone else has made a statement. Swag made a statement. Like
I don't
said,
even know who
Apex and
Scope
Rug just
is,
tonight,
bro.
all the new guys. Tom and Kason are still involved in the esports side because it's a different entity. So it's like, technically they're still with FaZe, but it's not FaZe Clan. It's FaZe Esports, which is kind of like a little weird asterisk. But like I said, the guys that were still involved with Call of Duty heavy were Tom, Scope, Jev, Swag, and Kason. And I don't know, it really sucks to see them go, because like I said, they were truly the ones. Now I know they weren't pulling the numbers that Ron, Lacey, you know, Adapt were pulling, but they were still holding it down for COD. So I don't know, guys. I just felt like I wanted to kind of talk about this, because I think it's a big moment in not only COD, but also just esports and gaming and content creation in general. It seems like everyone has kind of been talking about this. So if you guys made it this far in the video, let me know what you think. Like I said, I hope this wasn't like trying to
Woo! He took down the T-Rex.
make it seem like I was trying to just get clicks for drama, but it's a big moment in like I said, in gaming and content creation in esports. So leave a like on the video, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will catch
This
you
was
guys
a good video.
in the next one. Peace.
Guys, go subscribe to this guy right now. I hate Black Ops 7. Yeah, I heard it's bad. You know what?
Alright, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on the video today. Today we have yet another Yap session on the channel. I apologize for not bringing you guys.
Is that a rapid fire ray gun?
Some more like actual content.
What the hell?
Just been really weird because the videos haven't been doing terrible. Just talking about everything going on in the community. I feel like right now there's just so much going on in terms of news about the next COD, stuff that Treyarch's doing with this COD, and it's like every day that something new comes out. So I've just been like enjoying just talking about it, and
I don't like, can they just stop making a new game every year? Like, please stop. It's not good. You're not making good games anymore.
but I do realize there hasn't been like much like actual gameplay content, and I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna upload what I want to upload because I feel like commentaries are something that I've enjoyed in Call of Duty for so many years. So I genuinely still like making them. Like, just like talking over gameplay, I think is like one of the most relaxing and cool, and it's just like it still gives me that itch to want to, you know, find a topic to talk about. So but today I want to talk about, I'm just tired of COD, man. I'm tired of COD getting hate. I'm tired of COD getting bashed. I'm tired of people just hating on COD because it's the cool thing to do. And look, man, I've said it so many times already, but
Well, no, like, the reason that I hate it right now, and I'm not trying to like jump on the bandwagon of, oh, these games are bad and have always been bad. They used to be good. They used to be amazing. They used to be incredible. They used to be the most fun games ever to play for multiplayer whatsoever in terms of zombies, multiplayer. The campaigns used to be good. They used to have competent written stories. The games used to be great. And now they're not. It's as simple as that. The reason that I hate them the most, because I haven't even been playing the campaigns for the last like 5 games that I've played. So that's not even an issue for me specifically. I know a lot of people really care about the campaigns. The reason I hate them, the newest games, is the microtransactions. And the fact that we have Beyonce running around on a battlefield. The fact that we have Snoop Dogg and Beavis and Butthead running around on a battlefield. The fact that we have fursuits in this fucking game. And I don't know if that's an actual thing, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, why do we have all this bullshit in my military shooter? I get the multiplayer isn't really even a serious, like, military, like, shooter where you're, fuck, what's it called? Like, a simulation. It's not that. I get that. But I would still like it to be somewhat realistic.
Yeah, bro, we get you don't
I don't want to get killed and teabagged by Peter Griffin. It's not fun or funny.
$70 for the game. We get, like, all of the things that probably objectively should be fixed with COD or changed. Like, we get it, man, but
like, I'm not trying to play Fortnite. That's why I would play Call of Duty. But now that Call of Duty has become Fortnite, I don't want to play either of them anymore.
So good.
That's why I play Rivals.
I'm not talking about zombies. I'm not talking about campaign, Warzone, Endgame. I'm talking about what 80% of people think of when they think of COD. They think of the multiplayer, right? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The campaigns haven't been good for a long time. Since Modern Warfare 19, and what, Clean House is the only mission that they had. Otherwise, the campaigns have been straight fun. So I don't know what we're talking about. Like, the campaign is, everyone's just freaking out about the campaign this year. Like, have you guys played the campaigns the past 7 years? I
Yeah,
don't like.
that's what I'm saying.
Are we tripping, bro? Are we actually tripping? Because the campaigns in the modern era Call of Duties have not been good. They probably haven't. Black Ops 4 didn't even have a campaign. So what are we saying, bro? This is just coming to realization right now. I'm going to be honest, guys. Campaigns haven't been good since, I'm going to say, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was our last good campaign. What campaigns from 2007 and 2012? Campaigns, multiplayers, third game modes, whatever that be, Spec Ops, Zombies, Survival. So I understand the Black Ops 7 campaign hate, but let's not pretend like they haven't been bad for a while. Now, Zombies, I'm grinding Zombies right now. You guys might even be seeing Zombies gameplay in the background right now, because Doomsteel is a little annoying, and I want to go on a little Doomsteel tangent here.
Ghost multiplayer is 28 gigabytes. I might play that today. I'm not gonna lie.
Like we had last year, and a shorter third camo grind. I guess it probably does even out, because if you did the grind on Liberty Falls last year, you know, directed round 11. If you don't get the Mangler to spawn, you got to get the Mangler to spawn.
Black Ops 2 is still on sale.
You just get your 30 specials, and then after that, it's, or your 30 specials was your Opal, and then Afterlife believe was like what, 15.
I still want to go back and play this on PC
or something like that. Fairly easy. And then it's just 10 elites, but the elites you just progress to what, round 15, and then you get the either Abomination or the heavier Mangler.
And January 5th. These
bears are so fucking annoying.
Okay, I'll be paid by then. I can get this.
Like all the methods on Ashes where you know, get the Klaus to spawn in. I'm not gonna lie, that guy was tanking for me. I think the best method is still the save and quit method on Survival Farm. So you kill the bear on 16, save and quit, spawn back in, don't kill him till 17. Try not to.
I kind of miss that we used to have actual survival modes. Like it wasn't always zombies. And the fact that they put zombies into Modern Warfare 2 and 3 pisses me the fuck off. Because I would like to play an actual survival mode like we had in Modern Warfare 3. Why couldn't they have just given us that? Why did they have to shoehorn zombies into something that had nothing to do with the zombie modes ever? Modern Warfare. It was the only Call of Duty franchise besides Ghosts that had nothing to do with zombies.
Jim, save and quit. Kill the bear, save and quit. Spawn back on 17. Don't progress. Go to 18. Kill the bear, save and quit. And I've gotten 3 bears to spawn on like round like 28 or something. So,
bro,
again, the most annoying part of
it's Sunday and it's snowing. I hope I can get to work tomorrow. I still have an incentive to make it to work on time every single day. I better make it to work tomorrow.
That is just, the bear's so tanky, and I guess the most annoying part is progressing the round without killing the bear. But I'm not gonna lie, the fog method, ass. The other Ashes method, ass. Guys, just do farm survival. It's still the best method. People will always try to tell you, oh, this method is great, blah, blah, blah. Like, farm is just easy. You don't have to think much. I still think it's the fastest if you use the Rampage Inducer and just get up, you know, to round 16. It usually goes pretty fast. By then, you can at least have, like, purple pack 3. So, might get lucky, spin the box for an orange for whatever you need. But enough of the Doomsteel tangent. I think we're about halfway. So, but in terms of zombies seems to be perceived pretty well. Like I said, I'm not tapped into like the actual zombies community. I don't know what they think. I know there's promises to be a lot of other maps and stuff. So I know transit is still in the question. You know, we have the bus driver brought back in, you know, different areas and stuff. So, but it seems like the maps that they've added so far, the Astra Malorium and Ashes and I mean, it seems like people like them, so I don't know. If you guys are Zombies fans, you'll have to let me know. But finally into multiplayer, guys, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but this is the best multiplayer we've had in so many years. And the game is still free when I'm recording this until the 22nd. So if you guys don't believe me, try it for yourself. Like, no harm, no foul. You're not paying anything. Nothing out of your pocket. But yeah, Black Ops 7, you know, is failing in
Let me check something. It's $48. Nah. The game's normal price being $100, fuck that. No. I am not willing to support a company that's gonna price a game at $100. No matter fucking what. I don't care what game it is. If it's GTA 6, I'm not buying it.
terms of the launch month. And
I don't even care if they put it at a discount. For them to justify it in their brain to charge people that are struggling financially to begin with, the world is shit right now. For them to justify it in their brain to even think about charging people $100, no.
I can understand why, like, looking at it, I don't fault any of these people, but it's just like, do you guys not have anything better to do than to just sit here under Call of Duty videos and just like hate? It's just like, you guys love it. Like, Call of Duty kids are not doing this. Say what you want about us. Say what you want about COD kids, bro, but we are not sitting under Battlefield videos hating on Battlefield. We're not sitting under Fortnite and Arc Raider videos just hating. It's just like, but then again, there's a reason that COD
I mean, I feel like I've thoroughly explained why I dislike Call of Duty nowadays. So I feel like you can understand that I'm not just hating to hate, that there are valid criticisms of this franchise now. And once he said that the multiplayer is good, I was thinking about getting it, but like that price, just the fact that they can think that the company can think that they can charge people that's ridiculous.
much hate. It's because it's probably one of the biggest games ever. Not probably, it is one of the biggest games ever. So when it's failing, people love to see it fail. And I think it's really weird right now for COD. You know, I will always try and look at COD objectively, but subjective bias always, you know, sneaks in, especially for something that I'm so passionate about. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Try Black Ops 7 if you haven't tried it. I know this was a lot of yapping nonsense, but again, I'm just tired of the hate that this game is getting because it's genuinely great. So, like I said, guys, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I mean, W video, I don't agree with a lot of what he was saying about the franchise, but I just think it's not good. It's not good, and it hasn't been good in a while. Anyways, chat, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I will see y'all later. Also hype the video if you can on mobile.